Caracas, FIBA Basketball World Cup Qualifiers 2019, Brazil and Venezuela will face off in Parque Miranda in Caracas next Friday for the first duel of the third phase of the qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Both teams assured a space for the second phase by having a balance of 4 wins, 3 wins, and 1 loss, respectively. Venezuela, with the core of the Guaros de Lara team and new reinforcements, is looking to lead the group when it faces Brazil on their first game of this phase. Brazil, with the return of Marcelino Huertas in the driver's seat and with the presence of Anderson Varejão, will try to continue undefeated on the road to the 2019 FIBA World Cup. The Venezuelan team has a record of 3 wins and 1 loss, which was against Brazil, the undefeated leader of the group, and who beat them on the second phase of the Rio de Janeiro qualifiers, 72-60. The team led by the Argentinian Fernando Duro, who is coming from winning against Colombia as a visiting team, will try to take away the leadership from the Carioca team and to stay on top of the standings. The team, led by the Croatian Aleksandar Petrovic, defeated Chile as a local by a wide margin, 83-58, in their last presentation and is looking to still be without losses on the way to the World Cup. We are going to start working on Caracas this Monday, where we have 4 days to train and try to be as competitive as possible. I would have liked to have more days to work, but the Venezuelan league just finished, and I have 6 players from Guaros de Lara. I have worked with the team that has been the support in the second phase of the qualifiers. We will count on some players that have played on the outside and that will give us a higher level of competitiveness. Fernando Duro. On the other hand, Aleksandar Petrovic analyzed, the game against Venezuela is fundamental to qualify first with 12 points and enter the next phase without any losses to face Canada, the Dominican Republic, and the Virgin Islands. To get to the first spot after 6 windows means a better draw for the World Cup, which would be very important for our development on the competition. I think it will be very hard. Venezuela has a very strong team and will have 2 players that did not play against us on the first window in Rio de Janeiro. Meanwhile, Brazil is ready to play a great game. We are on the correct path to get as soon as possible our qualification to the China World Cup. It was good to count on players that have a lot of experience, like Anderson Varejão, from the first game. They get to each phase with will and willingness, and for that I am very happy. We are working very hard and everyone is willing to play great basketball for the next 2 games, added Petrovic. Meanwhile, the coach of the Venezuelan national team commented, "It is important to win as the local team, to consolidate our location. With names we will be better than on the first and second window, with Miguel Ruiz, Gregory Vargas, Jordan Zamora, Dwight Lewis. The team will be stronger and more even, with a larger rotation. We need more intensity, and for Brazil the inside game will be challenging, and I know that Nestor Colmenares, Gregory Eshanique, Miguel Ruiz, and Michael Carrera can do it well. We will better the rotation, because a sweep would be spectacular to be first with Brazil. It is important to lower that 12-point difference on which they beat us. It will be a hard and complicated game, but we hope to give it all, which is what I'm looking for these days. We are working very hard with our defense, mainly blocking on positions 5 and 4. We are still not ready, since against Venezuela we suffered 60 points, against Chile 58, and against Colombia 49. On an international level we cannot only play by attacking and getting 100-110 points with the goal of winning a game. We have to defend very well, and I hope that during my time as the leader of the Brazilian team, the team has a stronger defense, declared the Croatian trainer about his first 4 games as the leader of the Brazilian national team. FIBA.